Good morning, John, and good morning, Nerdfighters. Today we're going to have a special episode of Question Tuesday where we answer real questions from real Nerdfighters, this time with my real dad and my real mom.
That's me.
Also, you're a real dad and real mom, unless you've got something that you want to tell us.
Not today.
So, how are you feeling?
Nervous? I don't do in front of the camera.
Dad makes films. This is where we got it from.
No. You did a whole new better thing.
The first question I have for you is from Ingus. Why did you name your son William if you were going to call him Hank? I would also like to know the answer to this question because the bank doesn't like it.
Okay, because we're Southern. We wanted to name you after your grandfathers, so that was William Henry.
Didn't want you to be the Bill or the
Willie.
Billy or Bill or Willie. We liked Hank. We thought it was cute, baby Hank. But I realized it's been a monumental pain in the ass for you your entire life.
I remember being like 13 years old and not knowing how to spell William. Did you have alternate names for us if we were going to be girls?
Oh,
Do I have a girl name out there somewhere?
No, not for you. I knew you were a boy.
How did you know I was a boy? Magic witchcraft?
Yes, pretty much.
But you did have one for John.
Yes, Elizabeth.
How did you feel when I came out a boy?
I was perfectly fine with that. I was mostly happy that you were out and breathing. You were
10 fingers and 10 toes.
You were a little blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had some.
I didn't
you
have the
weren't
best
real
birth.
bad blue. You didn't
Right.
have a real high APGAR score. John's grades were higher even then.
What is an APGAR score? Is that just like they
It's
take
a color score?
They just have like a color chart
Yeah, I
like
think
from Home
they do.
Depot?
I think they do
And they just
have
line
one.
it up and they're like, okay, there you go.
I absolutely think that's what it is, but I'm based on my political science degree.
What was John like as a child?
Horrible.
Wow.
Wow.
Didn't even let me finish the sentence.
He was a wonderful child. He was a little troubled,
Unique, as my mother would say.
lonely.
Don was always into embellishing the truth.
We're walking through the Miami airport, and he's like 5, and you're 3, and we're carrying you, and he's walking, carrying this little bag, and he just lies down calmly, no tantrums. He just lies down on his back in the airport and says, "It's just too much. I can't take it anymore."
One time you just finally got tired of him yelling at you and you took a hammer to him. Because you couldn't talk really at that time. You were
Why did I have a
little.
hammer?
I don't know.
Mom?
Yes?
How did you raise such perfect children? Do your friends and family understand what we do, John and I?
They clearly understand what John does.
Yeah.
Do they understand what you do and the videos and everything
yeah, that
else?
stuff.
No.
It always surprises me and kind of amuses me that there are people who go, "Is Hank okay with the fact that John is so famous and so successful?"
I'm not, though. You think I am. Jesse wants to know, has anyone really been far even as decided to use even go want to do look more like?
Yes.
What's your number one parenting tip?
Encourage.
Wow, just one word, too.
Your father would say his number one marriage tip is persistence. And so I think maybe my number one parenting tip is along the same lines.
Henry Reich says, you know Henry.
Oh, yeah.
How did you decide to live where you do?
We live near Asheville, 20
Yeah.
minutes outside Asheville. Spreadsheet that had indicators on it.
Social well-being and individual well-being and
And almost all the indicators came from the census.
So
We
you
wanted to
used
move
math.
somewhere.
Is that what you're saying? You
Okay,
like
maybe.
mathed your way to your new home?
God, we're such nerds.
What is up with this?
My friend made it. She's wearing Chanel. Look, she's got bloomers.
She's got bloomer. Yeah, she does. Bloomers. Thanks for being my mom.
Oh, thanks for being my son.
Thanks for supporting us throughout all of this, and also as, you know, my dad throughout all of the rest of my life. Everybody, my dad! I'll just put in applause there for everybody.
I personally love the fact that it's time for Project for Awesome. That's my favorite time of year. Bye.
Bye.